everyone. My name is Susie Nintendo. Today I'm going to tell you about a teaching time lesson 127. We are going to learn from pages 188 to 192. Vocabulary: planet, solar system, the sun and all the heavenly bodies that orbiting it. And this have another word is extreme. I read it. Ready? Extreme. Extreme mean that it not being one. It be extreme means some very hot, some very cold, like that. Now let's read about the planets of our solar system. Let's read it. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. How many planets are there in the solar system? Don't look in the book. Don't look in this one. One. Now let's count. You say 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They actually 8 because the sun is no other planet. It's a star. A hot glowing glass star. So now let's start out the planets of our solar system. The planets of our solar system. A planet is a heavenly body like our Earth that orbits a star. Our star, the sun, has 8 planets orbiting it. All of these heavenly bodies together make up our solar system. God keeps each planet on the right path around the sun. He created the sun to have perfect amount of gravity to hold each planet in the right place. No planet is ever closer to the sun or farther away from the sun than God planned. God has created each planet to be the right size and in the right place so it can keep orbiting the sun without running into other planets. Now you say with me, the planets in our solar system are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. There's so many, right? So, I will say to you a song that my teacher has said. Okay? You point to your picture. Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. All the planets in the Milky Way orbits in the sun. And if you can say, you will say, woo! Woo! So now, the being scientists you do at home, your home house. First one, Mercury. Extreme here. Extreme. Okay. Let's look at each planet of our solar system, beginning with Mercury, the closest planet to the sun. Mercury is the smallest planet in our solar system because it is so close to the sun and has almost no atmosphere. Its temperatures are extreme. It can be very hot or very cold in Mercury. Mercury has almost no oxygen, so even if it has good weather, people could not live on Mercury. Venus is between Earth and Mercury. Sometimes it is called Earth's sister planet because it is almost the same size as Earth, but it is very different. It has an atmosphere, but it is mostly made of carbon dioxide and other gases that can be harmful for people to breathe. Its keep in too much heat. 19 Fahrenheit degrees is too hot for people or animals. Mars, Earth here. The next four, Mars comes after Earth. Sometimes Mars is called a red planet. That is because it's covered with rusty-colored rocks and dust. It is much colder on Mars than on Earth. Do you know what? Don't look at your book. You can look at mine. Why? Because the farther the sun to the planet is, the colder it will be. There is almost not oxygen or water on Mars. Oxygen and water are the most important things that people need to live. Earth is the only planet in the solar system with both. The next four planets are mostly made of gases. Sometimes they are called the gas giants. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system. It is over 300 times bigger than Earth. 300 times. The example, this is Earth. So this is Earth. Okay. And that means Jupiter is this. Stripes. Okay. Stripes and stripes. Mine is very funny. And this is a store. Bread, 8 ways, rock, 3 herbs. And it can fit 3 herbs in here. Wow, very big. Do you see Jupiter 300 times? Here I draw Jupiter. And a store called the Great Barrier Rock happening on Jupiter for 300 years. You can put 3 Earths inside the Great Rock. You have an Earth. 3 on here means 3 Earths. And you put 3 Earths in here. Wow. It's not math problems time, but it is funny because of math multiplication and divisions 300 times. When you have to draw 300 Earths on it. So, wow, and you put the other, and you have Jupiter. There's so many. Next one. Did you ever ask your parents or the teacher or your family and more that is Saturn biggest planet in our solar system? No. Jupiter is the largest you see here, but Saturn is the largest with rings. Saturn is easy to recognize because it is the largest planet with rings. If we were to look closely at these rings, we would see. You see, it's so beautiful, right? But it's mostly made by ice. Rocks. It makes a circle of it. and here is Saturn. Sometimes, some of you, I think you will think Saturn is like this. Let me draw. Saturn. It is not beautiful, but you see, Saturn is usually the rings are mostly made of ice and rocks, dust in the space. So I think some of you will draw Saturn like this. Like this? No. Saturn actually piece of ice of rock orbiting Saturn makes rings. Okay. Rocks, 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 rocks. But it's very small. I can't draw. It's very cold and stormy on Saturn. Uranus has rings as well, but it is the only planet that tipped on its side. Tipped on its side. Tipped on its side. For example, like this. Okay, but Uranus, you can like this. Upside down. Outside. It will not from west. Earth is from west to east. West, east. But I think Uranus is do you see a difference? I can't do like that. It's not easy. So it is difficult. It is a very difficult tip. Neptune is the last planet of our solar system because of a special gas in its atmosphere. It looks blue. Each planet shows how powerful God is. Yet each planet also shows that God made the Earth a very special way. None of the other planets could possibly be our home. God designed the perfect planet for us. So students watching at home, you will be a scientist. Keep doing your best on space. The next lesson, we were very sad.